on a beat, make a movie. Yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Stone look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'ma wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out. So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats. Kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Caught, nice game left side. And he will have the Across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Crackle 80. Cowboy 80.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Another game to Judkins. He has this down to the 34. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Traffic, 60 is.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped. So the opening drive continuing now with 2nd down. Throwing again here, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Liking 18.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's your set? Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Gets some space around midfield. He cuts it to the right sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead on the first play of the drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. Tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another one for Junkins. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the ready.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right in. Got.
Burrow on the play action. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
11,
Slot man motioned over.
Big 13. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Going play action here. Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
I'm one, right?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns, 3rd down. And they just get the play off. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals hold a slim 2-point lead early. T. Higgins the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy X smash, smash.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Calling about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Hold your set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Sanders. He finds Njoku complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Cougar 19.
15-yard line.
Handoff now to Judkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Sanders now. Has room into the secondary. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 2nd quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Got it.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Bengals.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Ready? 11, 11, 11, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11. Got it.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
11, 90. Got it.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's just set. 180. What is that? 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. From the pistol, here's Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's Sanders out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. On target here to Njoku. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60, Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Curve 19, Curve 19, go!
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. Catch made left side by Judy. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Taking a deep shot here. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. Judkins runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. return. Here's Jones. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
11 MT, Tate. 11, 11, 11, 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow on first down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So that brings up second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
1-1, ready?
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
180. 180. Stop.
Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. To return, Jerome Ford. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Yeah, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half.
Here we go.
And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
11 Thomas.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Big 11 MT. 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
15. First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
On point, ready? Bengals first down. A gain of 12. And a Bengal first down.
Brown on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 Thomas, 11 Thomas.
Burrow to the air now. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right side. 11, 11, 11, 11.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, take. 11 MT. God.
Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bengals first down.
11, 11.
First and goal.
Burrow on the play action. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 180. Right side.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
On 1, ready?
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
It's your set. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Ready, ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler! Warrior 70!
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him. Run.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead down to 10.
41. Browns 31.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Right 80! Right side!
Now they send their back in motion right. Burrow now on first down. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can! Stop!
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Can! Robert Thomas! Got!
Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Pete, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Stop! 180! 180! 11! Stop!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
Gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's Brown again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Browns' 27-yard
Burrow from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
at the 8-yard line.
Man in motion here. From the red zone now. Right back to Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Evan McPherson to kick
Here's
off for
McPherson on to
Cincinnati.
handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sanders setting the pass. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again here, Sanders. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
79 Broncos! Ready,
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
One, ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. 11, 180, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 Thomas.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
12, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They did it! He made the interception! Martin Emerson with the pick.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
To the air, Sanders. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. Down to the 10, and he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him, that to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
This is set. 11 mighty. The hot. 11, 11, 11. The hot.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. The hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st down, Bengals.
Burrow on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go. Can.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Bengals needing 4 points. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. That's 11 MT, take.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as defense all over this one.
11 mighty.
Brings up second and 10.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Stop.
He'll look to throw it. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Gun. Stop. 180. It's hot. Hut. 11. 11. Stop.
Here he is to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
On 1, ready?
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Now to throw. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. 180.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas. Right, 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, 11, MT.
Desperation time here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Mustang 19. Ready?
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jordan Battle with the